What's up guys, welcome back for another YgoPro duel video. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup, Cross-Banlist Cup 2018, next two decks here, all the way to the left in Group A. First of all, we have Synchro, Undead, slight variation of the Kintele Undead, you know, pretty much like a zombie Teledad from OCG, featuring card of safe return, multiple Mizuki, multiple Burial from a different dimension, a very strong draw engine in the form of Allure of Darkness as well. Again, a super fast deck with access to pre-errata Burial Neck, which was not once per turn. I've changed this deck list due to the huge amount of feedback, dropped the Doom Caliber Knights. They weren't really adding something to the main deck. They were more of like an anti-meta card, mostly side-decked from what I remember, you know, from the TCG back when Doom Caliber Knight was somewhat relevant. Added in some more back row like Rakeki Break compared to the list I used 2 years ago. Again, OCG Zombie Teledad. The second list we have Machina or Machina Gadgets, however you pronounce it, from 2014. Again, one of the stronger gadget variants throughout the history of this game, especially throughout, at least especially thanks to their very strong extra deck. So, which deck has the advantage? Well, seems a bit 50-50, right? Zombie Teledad very fast, gadgets having their back row. Then again, Zombie Teledad having access to mass disruption, at least for the back row, like Heavy Storm and Shine Tornado. Both could be MVP. So let's hop into the first duel. Alright. Game number 1, I should get to start. This is a good opening hand, you know, double Allure of Darkness to immediately get a couple of draws, right? So replenish, pretty much replenish my hand. Draw one of those card of safe returns, very nice. Definitely going to set up a huge board first turn, unless I believe the Machina Gadget deck only runs, I believe, 2 Maxi for the hand traps. So no Maxi. That's very cute, so special summon everything on the field, but again, thanks to card of safe return, it's not like, well, it's pretty much like Teledad, right? If you're going first, you really don't want to blow your load quite early. Or early on in the duel, but this, yeah, thanks to card of safe return, I can definitely do that using Goblin Zombie multiple times during the same turn. Same for Burial Neck, again, pre-errata, not limited to once per turn, so you can keep discarding your Mizukis, for example. Get back your card of safe return, since, yeah, of course, you need a valid target. The Mystical Space Typhoon is not a threat. Definitely not going to use Stardust Dragon on that. Of course, I had the second Rakeki Break, but the Dark Hole is luring around the corner, but in the end, even if he would have been able to use Dark Hole to blow up my entire field, I had enough fuel left, right, with Malicious again. Thanks to Plague Spreader, you can stack them back to the top of your deck. Zombie Master again. Again, as mentioned before, a lot of fuel left if he would have been able to Dark Hole my entire field. So 1-0 for the Synchro Undead. Game number 2, the opponent gets to start, and that's of course something that Gadgets really want to do, right, with a lot of back row at their disposal. Multiple Phoenix Chains, I believe multiple Bottomless as well, not really sure about that. Phoenix Chains again, Breakthrough Skill, the Trap Hole, yeah, the Assets, the Nightmare Trap Hole indeed, etc, right. He does Typhoon to be sure that he can pretty much make his Exceed play to go for Silent on our Arc Knight. It has been a couple of years, right. It kinda got replenished, or replaced by Castell. The Machina Fortress level 7, well, is not really a threat. Then again, Stardust Dragon has the same attack, so in that scenario, that can be a threat, like Machina Fortress suiciding into Stardust and then just destroying another card on your side of the field, right? Brain Control coming through. Unfortunately, he was able to protect his 101 with its built-in Zendane's effect, and yep, pretty much MVP against every, you know, graveyard-based deck. Abyss Dweller wasn't out during the Teledad, Zombie Dead era, but any deck that has kind of access to Abyss Dweller should, you know, most of the time just instantly make it against any heavy, at least heavy graveyard-oriented deck. So game number 3, I get to start. Very different compared to game number 1. No card of safe return, again, no reason to, you know, something like maybe drop Thought Ruler or something like that. Just setting the Goblin Zombie would be nice. Drawing a Heavy Storm maybe, or Giant Tornado would be, or at least would make things much more easy. Sadly not. So Black Rose is the first play, which probably is going to get stopped by Breakthrough Skill, Phoenix Chain, etc, etc. Him not setting the Breakthrough Skill is because of Heavy Storm, right? That's like the Heavy Storm factor should you set your entire hand. But better safe than sorry. Anyway, it's just unfortunate for him that I again have a Burial from a different dimension to keep the special summons coming, and definitely I think the Compulse was good to prevent me from discarding any card from my hand. Yeah, probably Mizuki, right, give me more fuel, but again, unfortunately for him that I did have the Burial from a different dimension to again get a Burial Neck on board, and if Zombie Teledat is able to get a Burial Neck on board, that's game over. They can just, you know, reuse everything, keep using Mizuki, and eventually no field left in a deck for a game. So a well-deserved win, a good match. But yeah, Gadgets have 1 win, 1 point, Zombies and Teledat, at least, yeah, pretty much Teledat takes the 2 points here after this duel. Yeah, next duel should be uploaded very, very soon. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.